I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, that you ever hated.
In my circle, you can't fit.
It's a high-altitude game for us today. Welcome to Empower Field at Mile High Stadium in Denver. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. Darius Davis to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
Into the gun. Here's Hampton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Again, it's Hampton. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Lion.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
380.
Herbert from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Cameron Dicker, the kickoff for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. His first throw is an interception. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down, give to Hampton. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready. My name is Hunt.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They gain 14 on the play, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready. Hey, Sean, let's go.
Going to the ground again on first. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers take over on his 5th interception of the season. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Black 80, black. Ready.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the 38. He finds Johnston. To the house. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Nix now to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Nix with it on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Oh, my son. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Nix from the gun. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there, and that makes it 2nd and goal.
Oh, my son. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He brings it in.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
You've got 3 tight ends out there now. Here's 3rd and goal.
Oh, my son. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Chased out to his right. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
But once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
They want the touchdown on 4th and goal. They're going for it from the 3.
Oh, my son. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Now Nix. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Herbert out of his end zone. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. They're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
1st down, Chargers.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. It's the Chargers looking at 1st and 10.
Run. Set. 380. Run. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You've got to snap and clear. give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Another try following the sack. Kicks it downfield, on target to Gatson. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the game at the 33. It's a gain of 22, and the Chargers will have a first. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play, and it brings up an LA first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Completed to his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
12. Lion, ready.
Shotgun give to Hampton. Big gap up the middle. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Baylor Tiger.
Hampton takes it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Almost set. Ready. Ready.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tuli Pulotu in for the tackle. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. First down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Almost set.
Here's Nix. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Ready. Return.
Throwing here just before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Ready. Ready. Return.
One final shot before the half. This one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
Get to Dobbins to start the third. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Ready.
Throwing here, Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the 31. Fits it through the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields this one at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec.
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Almost set.
Running it again with Dobbins. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Throw caught at the 6. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Kappa. Ready.
Hampton pushing for the end zone. And it lost the football. It's not loose. Recovered by the Broncos.
Hey, listen, inside the 5-yard line, that ball needs to be...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short.
Set. Go.
They'll toss it to Hampton. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers blowing them out now, 34-zip.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returnable from the 2. He lost the football. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like another one of the members of the return team was there, able to dive on it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job, but there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Ready.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Throwing this back in the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
On the move, headed right. Now he takes it, and he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hold on, son.
Get the Harvey here from the pistol. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Hold on, son.
Pistol give here to Dobbins. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Chargers in the dime on 3rd down. 6 DBs out in coverage. Play action with Nix. Finds Dobbins with the dump off. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Another Denver Broncos.
Hold on, son.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he gets it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos put at least a tiny dent into that lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Hits him on the in route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first. One play in, and this drive is already in the enemy territory. They'll go left side with Hampton. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an LA first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Herbert on 1st down. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throwaway.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Delta, hut. Baylor tight. Let's go, let's go. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. Let's go. Set.
Herbert to throw once more. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chargers will have a first.
Set. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers continue piling it on here in the 4th. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers tack on 7 more to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ole. Ready.
Nick's now to throw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Hold on, set. Ready. Wide aim, hut.
Throwing the out route complete. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Nick's now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Hey, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Nick's again on 2nd and 10. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that 1st down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, We need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Almost set. Ready. 180. Wait, hunt.
On first down, it's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
11. Almost set.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. And they pick him off again. Picked up Cam Hart. And the Chargers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. What is it?
Going right this time with Hampton. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Hampton. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
180.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Set.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Set. 380. Set.
Back to Hampton. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off. But now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief.